फोकस करेंगे।
إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستهديه ونشكره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فهو المهتد ومن يضلل فلن تجد له وليا مرشدا. وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك ولا مثيل ولا بداية ولا نهاية له. أين العين فلا عين له، كيف فلا كيف له، ليس كمثله شيء وهو السميع البصير. وأشهد أن سيدنا وعظيمنا وقائدنا وقرة أعيننا محمد عبده ورسوله وصفيه وخليله، بلغ الرسالة وأدى الأمانة ونصح الأمة فجزاه الله عنا خير ما جزى نبيا من أنبيائه، صلوات ربي وسلامه عليه وعلى كل نبي أرسله. أما بعد فيا عباد الله، أوصي نفسي وإياكم بتقوى الله العلي العظيم. يقول الله سبحانه وتعالى في محكم التنزيل: يا أيها الذين آمنوا إنما الخمر والميسر والأنصاب والأزلام رجس من عمل الشيطان فاجتنبوه. وقال تعالى: إنما يريد الشيطان أن يوقع بينكم العداوة والبغضاء في الخمر والميسر ويصدكم عن ذكر الله وعن الصلاة فهل أنتم منتهون. Praise be to Allah, the creator of the world. I bear witness there is absolutely nothing worthy to be worshipped except Allah, the creator of this universe, who has no beginning and who does not resemble none of his creation. I bear witness indeed, Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is indeed his prophet and the messenger to all mankind, including him. Yes, Rasulullah Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said to Rahmatan lil Alameen. Once the Sahaba gave the statement. The statement said this, they didn't see the person. نحن قتلنا مسعى لما طغى وتجبر بسببه لنبينا المظفر. The statement said we have killed Mus'ab. When he was arrogant and attacking, we killed him. The Sahaba could make a sense, what is this all about? So the way to Rasulullah Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he told them, last night there was a Jinni who came into me and embraced Islam. He took the Shahada. He said, I named him Abdullah. The one who Rasulullah named him Abdullah. When he mingled with other Jinn who were kuffar, they saw those who fought Jinn attack Rasulullah Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Though they would start to attack Rasulullah, then they killed him. That's what Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam prayed for them. Yes, Rasulullah said to all mankind and jinn, and teach humanity nothing but peace, nothing but love. My dear respected brothers and sisters in Islam, our topic today is the consequence of drinking alcohol and gambling. What is that has effect in community? Rasulullah Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, when he taught his ummah, initially alcohol was not automatically at one time dismantled. It was way of life in Arabian Peninsula. They used to drink it like a milk, like a water, every day. First, Allah named Rasulullah Muhammad ayah, Allah Ta'ala, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, la taqrabu as-salata wa antum sukara, hatta ta'lamu ma taqulun. First prohibition was, do not enter to Salah while you are intoxicated. Only prohibited while you are entering into the prayer. Before that or after the prayer, they used to drink. There was another verse. يَسْأَلُونَكَ عَنِ الْخَمْرِ وَالْمَيْسِرِ. Rasulullah will ask. People ask Rasulullah, interacting. They ask him, what is benefit or alcohol is about? Gambling, to be permitted. Allah revealed to Rasulullah Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam to respond to them, قُلْ فِيهِمَا إِثْمٌ كَبِيرٌ. In it, no benefit at all. There is no benefit in alcohol at all. The mother of all sins started with alcohol. Rasulullah alayhi wasallam, he told us, the people in Quraysh, a man, the Satan, when he tried to play with him, gave him an option. Drinking alcohol, committing adultery, and killing. Alcohol, committing adultery, and killing. So when he evaluated according to his understanding at the time, he said, let me start with the least sin, which is alcohol. Killing is a problem. Committing adultery is a problem. He said, let me start with the least of all those three sins is alcohol. Guess what? As a matter of fact, he started with alcohol. When he drank, he committed adultery. When that happened, he also ended up killing, so people would be known that I committed adultery with this woman, I had to kill her. He started with alcohol, ended up killing the person, the woman at all. The woman herself. So, alcohol, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when his prohibition lasts, revealed the ayah, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, all believers, yes we are believers. إنما الخمر alcohol والميسر is gambling. In the city of gambling, you know, in the United States, in Las Vegas. The moment you enter the airport, gambling starts waiting for us, or when you travel at the airport. Because of gambling, a lot of crime is taking place. Because of alcohol, a lot of sins are taking place. Allah called drinking alcohol and all this gambling, رجل من عمل الشيطان. It is the work of shaitan. It's the work of shaitan. فاجتنبوه. Stay away from it. Why? لعلكم تفلحون. So that you will be in falah, in success, in avoiding total guilt. And the last verse of this, آخر آية في التحريم فهل أنتم تهتدون؟ تكمل الآية إنما يريد الشيطان أن يوقع بينكم العداوة والبغضاء. عداوة begin with drinking alcohol. He is invading his intellect. He literally lost his mind. لا يعرف ماذا يقول. When a person drinks alcohol, he divorces his wife. When a person he drank, he killed. He committed crime in that guilt and deprived his children. 5 others. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. It is a serious problem in the society. And Allah told it, وَيَصُدُّكُمْ عَنْ ذِكْرِ اللَّهِ. It will divert the believer from being obedient, being conscious to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. What is salat? And also is a blockage not to pray. How will you pray when the person completely lost his mind? And then Allah says, فَهَلْ أَنْتُمْ مُنْتَهُونَ. Sayyidina Umar radiallahu anhu, Ya Rab, intahayna. You said, we are penitent, khalas. Back then there was no television, there was no radio, there was no newspaper. Listen to this story. Some of the Sahaba, they didn't hear this ayat al-tahrim all together. They went traveling. They met the Sahaba that are not aware. Alcohol now become prohibited. They drink. When they came to them, they said, Wallahi, we came from Rasulullah Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Alcohol, it became prohibited. How did the Sahaba respond? A, did they say, we need to verify? B, do we need to finish what we started off? And then we will start. No. The tahrim, you reach this, you hit it from Rasulullah, yes. Allah is not take it into account. Completely. That's what Islamic character is about alcohol. Rasulullah alayhi salatu wasalam came to him, Sayyidina Jibreel, and said, there are 10 group of people are evicted, listen to this, evicted from the mercy of Allah Jalla Jalaluhu. Allahu Akbar. 10 أصناف ملعونين على لسان المصطفى عليه الصلاة والسلام وعلى لسان سيدنا جبريل بما أوحى الله عليه. الله أكبر. من هؤلاء? There are 10 group of people whom Rasulullah said, لعن رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. رسول الله لا ينطق عن الهوى إن هو إلا وحي يوحى. Rasulullah is not speaking out of his hawa, never. But from the teaching of Allah Jalla Jalaluhu, Sayyidina Jibreel said to him, there are 2 group of people. أولها عاصرها, the one who make like a juice, عاصر الذي يعصر الخمر. ومعتصرها, the one who assisted in doing it, in production line in producing alcohol. Third, وَشَارِبُهَا, the one who drink. 4, وَحَامِلُهَا, the one who carry, whether you put it in a truck, whether you put it in a vehicle, you take it, give it to the customer services. Allahu Akbar. وَالْمَحْمُولَةَ إِلَيْهِ, the one is taken for him. وَسَاقِيهَا, the one who hand fed customer service. Oh, this is my special guest. وبائعها. 7, one who sell it. 8, وآكل ثمنها. The one who make a profit out of it. 9, والمشتري لها. The one who bought the alcohol. والمشترى له. The one is purchased for. Or one is going to give this his birthday. Going to buy this alcohol and give it to him. 10, this group of people are evicted from the masjid of Allah Jalla Jalaluhu. Allahu Akbar. Man fina huwa bagas will afford to live without the mercy of Allah 1 second. Who do you call when you need help? Allah. Who do you call when you help? Allah. How do you expect Allah to give you when you are full of sin? Allahu Akbar. We have to clean ourselves from the sins effectively immediately. Those who do not repent, what is the iqab? Those who drink alcohol, they do not repent. What is the iqab? Rasulullah, when he was taken to Israel, he saw a group of people drinking a yellow stuff that comes from the Bible called this. That yellow stuff, he saw them drink. He said, Man haulai, who are these people? Haulai, these are the people in this dunya who drink alcohol and die without repentance. If you drink one alcohol, 1 cup, Allah will force you to drink full that yellow drink. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. This is not a joke. This is not a joke. Now, once upon a time, somebody when he was young, he forgot. He was not good practicing Muslim as he is now. But time goes by 20 years ago. Guess what? The Imam had prescribed, written, documented that things that took place. Al-Jahl laysa hudr. Oh, I didn't know, it's not an excuse. Go to school zone when the driver is told by the government you only permitted to drive 20 miles per hour. What did the judge say? Your Honor, I didn't know. I didn't know that was prohibited or that was prohibited. Perhaps the judge might order for your arrest. Ignorance is not an excuse. Okay. 20 years ago, once upon a time, a person drank alcohol, whether it's 1 cup or 20, whatever it is. You forgot. Alhamdulillah, now you are good practicing Muslim. Alhamdulillah. But that sin was documented way back. The Anjali has written now. What do you do about it? Go back. How do you go? 3 things. First, you regret it. You regret that you drank. Second, immediately you stop. Third, you make a commitment not to do it anymore and move on. That's how the sin will be repented. Driver license, the more you get ticketed, the more your point go up to raise it. They say government 5 years, we should not see no point. Then that will come down. Similar in Islam, we have a step down. You commit a sin, that's what you do. One Sahabi, at the time of era of Jahiliyyah, used to drink alcohol. He repented. Listen what he did to himself. فرض على نفسه. He made on himself. They wrote that he used to walk and drinking alcohol. He said, this leg, so long as I'm alive, I'm not going to go there at all. Why? It reminded me of the sins that I used to commit going there. One should not enjoy the sin, rather feel regret about it. The Prophet ﷺ said, ثلاثة لا يدخلون الجنة. There are 3 groups of people who identified that Rasulullah will not enter with the first group of wave, with the first group of people. Who are they? Mudminul khamri, the one who is in the business of alcohol, drinking, selling, wal-'iyadu billahi ta'ala. Waqati'ur rahim, who are disconnecting with his loved one. Why you cut your full immediate family, your family member, either from your father's side or your mother's side? You should not do that. وَمُصْدِقٌ بِالسِّحْرِ, the one who is dealing with magic, sihr. Sihr is prohibited. 7 mubiqat is one of them, sihr wal-'iyadu billahi ta'ala. My dear respected brothers and sisters in Islam, we need to be extremely, very, very careful. So people say, lying about Sayyidina Isa, they say, قَلِيلٌ مِّنَ الْخَمْرِ يُفْرِحُ قَلْبَ الْإِنسَانِ. Drinking little alcohol, it makes a person excited. They say Sayyidina Isa said this, وَالْعِيَاذُ بِاللَّهِ تَعَالَى. Sayyidina Isa never said this. This is lying with Sayyidina Isa. The people from Yemen came in, asking Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Some people, they say this, interaction when you deal with them day to day, they say, we have everything's haram. But specifically, where is the ayah that say alcohol is haram? We're looking for 3 words. Ha, ra, mim. Where is it? You tell them, Allah said in the Quran, which is ashaddun fi tahrimi, hal antum muntahun. Don't you terminate this? The Sahaba say yes. But some people say tafannunan fil jahli. They say, give us an ayah that said haram, haram. Subhanallah. هذا معلوم من الدين بالضرورة. Among any Muslim, this is well-known fact, drinking alcohol is haram, prohibited. But if they say, we need also from Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam who said, khamr is haram. Or we'll give you the hadith. So the people came from Yemen, asking, the man said, إِنَّ فِي بَلَادَنَا شَرَابٌ نَشْرَبُهُ. He tried to beautify, he tried to justify what he was drinking. He had title. He said, we have a drink in our country that we drink. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his ears alert, immediately follow up and ask him, أَفَلَا مُسْكِرٌ? Are you getting intoxicated when you drink? He replied and said, only if we drink a lot. We get intoxicated. If we drink a little bit of it, like appetizer a little bit, as they say, then we will not. Rasulullah alayhi salatu, he gives the order. What did he say? مَا أَسْكَرَكَ كَثِيرُهُ فَقَلِيلُهُ حَرَامٌ. كيف كلام؟ خلاص. If you drink a portion of it, that portion of it, if you drink a lot of it, make you intoxicated, that tiny portion of it is prohibited to drink. إِلَى يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ. There is no if, there is no but about it. Case closed. My dear respected brothers in Islam, our youth are in need of guidance. Our adults in need of solidarity. With who? Rasulullah alayhi salatu wasalam said, Al-mar'u ma'amani yukhalif. Who are you interacting with? In another saying, As-sahibu yashab. The friend is a puller. Imma ila al-jannah aw ila al-nar. Either the friend will pull you the road to heaven, the road to salvation, or the road to hellfire, wal-'iyadu billahi ta'ala. So we have to be mindful who are our proximities, good friends as we call them. Who are they? If I die today, for the adult message, if I die today, is the brother that I call him so dear to me, is my friend, can replace my shoe and be the father to my children? I haven't. Do you have such brothers that you can count on? 5 of them say, these are my brothers in Islam. If I die, they are for sure, inshallah ta'ala, be the father of my kids. The same thing goes to the sisters. So is my very best sisters, you call them. If I die today, Can they replace me and be the mother for my children? If not, we have a big problem. We need to identify a good brothers, a good sisters, a good brothers, a good sisters, and make them like one body. And feel your pain. When you cry, your good friend should not laugh at you. A good friend, when you fall apart, is not say, he screwed up. He uplifts you. A good friend, when you are going astray in the road to sins, he will protect you. He tells you nothing but the truth. He tells you nothing but the truth. My dear respected brothers and sisters in Islam, Rasulullah Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam produced and set an example for the youth as well. Among those youth, the heroic youth are Sayyidina Ali radiallahu anhu. Sayyidina Ali embraced Islam when he was young, like 25 years of age. Once, he was a little bit younger, as a matter of fact. The story that I'm going to tell you is about he was 25 years of age. One very elegant man in Mecca, his name is called Amr ibn Abdul Wud. When children doesn't sleep, because he frightened the people, say, we're going to call for you Amr ibn Wud or you're going to sleep. He's so arrogant. So he came into the camp of Rasulullah Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He said, "O Muhammad, Ya Muhammad, إنكم تقولون إن قتيلكم في الجنة وأن قتيلنا في النار. هل أحد منكم يأتي يبارزني أقطع رأسه فيدخل الجنة؟ أتتهكما." He came in arrogantly, he said, "O Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam," he said, "you say the one who died from you is going straight to heaven. Is there anybody among you who will come so I can cut his neck? He can go to heaven." Sayyidina Ali stood up. Rasulullah Muhammad told him, he said, "Ya Rasulullah, do not prevent me. I need to go to talk to this man." Then Rasulullah alayhi wasallam, he gave him his sword. And he gave him his imamah. He made the dua for him. Sayyidina Ali went. The man was arrogant on his horse, this Amr ibn Abdul Wud. When he saw him, he belittled him. He said, "بعثوك لكي تكون طعاما لسيفي." They sent you so that you can be a food for my sword. I can cut your head. Sayyidina Ali, بكل بساطة, he said to him, "بعثوني لأنني أنا أقلهم شأنا." He said, they sent me, I am the least among them. That's why I came in to talk to you. He said, طيب. He said, لا أقاتلك حتى عرضوا عليك ثلاثة. He said, I'm not going to fight with you until I put 3 conditions. He said, what are they? أولا أن تشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأن تشهد أن محمد رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. He said, say the shahada, there is no fight. This man was so arrogant. He said, لا أقول ذلك ولو كان رأسي في قعر جهنم والعياذ بالله تعالى. He said, I will never say this kalima even if my head was at the bottom of hellfire. He said, number 1. Number 2, أن تتركنا في شأننا. He said, leave us alone, we didn't come to attack you. He said, لنا أفعل ذلك. The Arab, they have a culture, even to this day in Yemen, they put their knife. If he pulled to threat, there is no something called in the culture empathy threat. If he cannot do somebody else, he cuts himself. That's the kind of tradition they have. He said, people will say that this little boy play with him. I'm not going to do that. Sayyidina Ali, the 3rd condition, he said to him, أن تبارزني وأنت راكب. You fight with me while you are in your horse. وأبارزك وأنا فريق. قال له تعالى, come on. They fought fierce fight to the point they cannot even see each other at all. Dust. فإذا بالمسلمون يهللون قائلين الله أكبر. وَقُطِعَ رَأْسُ الظَّالِمِ. The Muslims gave the tahleel. This arrogant man, his neck was cut off. Why? Because he was arrogant, number one, he was mu'tadi. وَنَغْضِبُ بِالْحَقِّ إِنَّ الْبَاطِلَ كَانَ زَهُوقًا. Arrogancy is not the way of righteous people. My dear respected brothers and sisters in Islam, we have to inculcate the love of our ai so that our youth can look at their example, hero from such great Sahaba. It's a good full school. What did they learn? How did they become who they are? What did they do? When they wake up, what did they do? Today, our children are in great danger. I never forget a testimony that I gave in one Muslim community. I'm not going to mention where, because I deliver over different places. I'm not going to mention where or how. But I know this young brother who was very, very obedient. I went to the court and testifying in his defense. One day, he happened to be associated with wrong people, and he happened to be in wrong place. As far as the boy himself, he's a good practicing, good Muslim brother. Always you will see him in the masjid. Come khuruj, he will go out. One day he made a mistake, mingled with wrong young brothers. They are so-called party. In the party they were drinking, and there was drug and all this. Police came in. Other kids tried to take the gun from the police. It was a mess. So a lot of cops came in, and everybody that was in there in the scene was taken. So I testify what I know. I cleared a good record of the brother. Guess what the judge said? Guilty by association. Guilty by association. He was about to finish his 4-year college. Only 4 semesters was left in front of our eyes. And his parent was handicapped, was taken straight to jail. 4 years. Allahu Akbar. I never ever forget this. And I don't want to see no Muslim family, no Muslim youth go through such. We've got to be an updated, a full-time parent. We cannot afford to be a part-time parent with our children at all. In Facebook, what is going on, we've got to know. In Twitter, what they're doing, we've got to know. In texting industry, the kids are doing, we've got to have an idea. Because they are small kids. All kind of criminals are out there, are recruiting our kids to take them to astray. We have tremendous responsibility to safeguard. We have to take care of our mothers. One man came into Abdullah ibn Umar, said, I have carried my mother from Khurasan, from East Asia, and making the tawaf and everything for my mother. Did I fulfill the right of my mother? Sayyidina Abdullah ibn Umar said, وَلَا لِطَلْقَةٍ. Even at the time of delivery that she went through the pain in delivering you, you did not fulfill that part at all. Allahu Akbar. Our mothers are so dear to us. What did we do when they are alive? Respect them. Love them. What did we do if they die? Pray for them. Read the Quran, give sadaqah. Put sadaqah on constant, sadaqah to jariyah, that will enrich in their grave. The Prophet said, alayhi salatu wassalam, رِضَى الرَّبُّ فِي رِضَى الْوَالِدِ. Allah will be pleased with the pleas of the father as well. One man at the time of Sayyidina Ali, a son who was غير متعدد, he hit his father. the father made dua on him, went to the Kaaba, there's a door, there's a gold, it's called Multazim. He went there and he prayed against his own son. On the spot, his son became half-body paralyzed because of the dua of the father. Then, when the father saw the devastation of his son, his own dua reached to his son, no father would like to see that. He regretted, and he rode the animal going to Kaaba, it was a suburb of Mecca, to make dua for him. Before he reached to the Kaaba, the father died. La ilaha illallah. Hasratan wa nadama, the son was crying. Sayyidina Ali asked him, "Ma bika ya rajul?" What happened? He told him the story, what he did to his father. Then Sayyidina Ali remembered the saying of Rasulullah, "Rida Rabbu fi rida al-walid." Was he forgave you? He said yes. Sayyidina Ali prayed 2 rak'ah to Allah Jalla Jalaluhu. Quietly he made a dua. And then he said, "Qum bi-idhnillah." The person, the brother, the son that was half-body paralyzed stood up and became healthy. Why? Because in the first place, the father was pleased with him. In the maqam of Sayyidina Ali, he was a righteous man, radiyallahu anhu. In outlining the balance in our life, Rasulullah said the following hadith, أَعْظَمُ النَّاسِ حَقًّا عَلَى الرَّجُلِ. Who has the most highest rank, حق, on men? The Prophet said, أُمُّهُ, mother. The first right before your children as a man, before your wife, before your father is the highest haqq that has is the mother. What about in the case of women? وَعْظَمُ النَّاسِ حَقًّا عَلَى الْمَرْأَةِ زَوْجُهَا. Whereas for the woman, the highest haqq that she has on her is not her mother, not her father, but her husband. How many sisters are negligent and disrespectful to their own husband? Whenever they problem, 911. Call the police on their husband. Allahu Akbar. Why? And men also need to be balanced. They should not show their shoulder as if wrestling with their wives. Be alive in the house, beating the wives. That need to be terminated. The Prophet said, خَيْرُكُمْ. The best among you, خَيْرُكُمْ لِأَهْلِ. Be kind, nice to your own immediate family. You've got to. You've got to. My dear brothers and sisters in Islam, the youth, we need to claim them back to our community, to our masajid, to our leadership. Put them in various committees. During the summer, prepare for it. Put them in educational place where they can go. Don't send to Rome to look at the monument of the churches there. Send them to Cairo. Spend them in education, not only looking for the building, pyramid or whatever it is. No, send them with summer activities. In Pakistan, go let them expose them to your own culture. Let them know what the beauty of the culture of Pakistani they have. How you were raised, how your grandfather was raised. Take them, show them. Let them love their culture so they will be lost. And the same applies to different countries. And teach them. If you have no trace somewhere else, like some of our brothers in our community, the African American in particular, I was delivering khutbah in Atlanta Masjid 2 weeks ago. That was the first masjid in Atlanta. From there is all beacon of light rich throughout Atlanta, over 60 masajid that we have. Have it not been for their sacrifice, we, the immigrant community, that we enjoy the life, the work, the school, we wouldn't have done that at all. They pay a terrible price. We've got to bridge the gap. Be one ummah. Allah said, إِنَّ هَذِهِ أُمَّتُكُمْ أُمَّةٌ وَاحِدَةٌ وَأَنَا رَبُّكُمْ فَاعْبُدُونَ. We have one Lord.
We are all that obedient to Him. We've got to be united, work together as one body, like one community. Quickly, I'll mention this hadith and I'll wrap it up. In itself requires a lot of ta'liqat, a lot of commentary. In the interest of time, I'll very speed it up question. Quickly. Two very important points I want to make. Allah ordered us in the Quran and said, وَلَا تَنَازَعُوا. Do not get into disputation and fight. Look what is happening in Muslim world today. Look in Syria, people are slaughtered in the daylight. In the daylight. By a Muslim? A true Muslim would do this? In Yemen, in Pakistan, all over the world, pointing gun or knife to a Muslim, frightening that, in itself is haram. فَمَا بَالَكَ الْقَتْلُ. After blasphemy, the highest rank sin is qatl al-Muslim. And people doing this in the daylight. How would one in open mind would accept it? Allah said, وَلَا تَنَازَعُوا. Do not get into disputation. فَتَفْشَلُوا. You fail. وَتَذْهَبَ رِيحُكُمْ. We lost our proper Islamic Khalifa government by fighting, by niza'. We should terminate that. All kinds of niza' need to be immediately terminated. In conclusion, Rasulullah said to take advantage of 5 things. اغتنم خمسا قبل خمس. حياتك قبل موتك. When we are alive, we have to take advantage that to the journey that we are going, that we will have no U-turn. Deposit the good deed. Do not go back, oh Ramadan, mashallah, I did this. Even consider that you haven't done anything. اتهم نفسك دائما بالتقصير. Always accuse yourself, I haven't done enough. Then you do more. Second, وصحتك قبل سقمك. Take advantage of the health that Allah gave you, gave me today. Tomorrow you don't know what is in there. You may be struck with very frightening news that you have never ever expected. What did you do with the health that Allah gave us today? Take advantage of it. وَفَرَاغَكَ قَبْلَ شُغْلِكَ. Take the free time that you have and I have today before we become overwhelmed and become busy. Fourth, وَشَبَابَكَ قَبْلَ هَرِمَكَ. How many of us remember our youth age back? What did we do with it? How did we spend our time? So it is an award for our youth to be mindful of using their time wisely. Let's kill time. Why do we kill time? Why? There is nothing called let's kill time. Use time, yes, not kill time. And last, وَغِنَاكَ قَبْلَ فَقْرِكَ. When we have little wealth or little resources, we got to be conscious of it before we lose it. Give. Allah said, وَأَنْفِقُوا. Give. مِمَّا رَزَقْنَاكُمْ. From that what I gave you. مِنْ قَبْلَ أَنْ يَأْتِيَ أَحَدَكُمُ الْمَوْتِ. Before we strike with death. فَيَقُولَ رَبِّي لَوْلَا أَخَّرْتَنِي إِلَى أَجَلٍ قَرِيبٍ فَأَصَّدَّقَ وَأَكُنْ مِنَ الصَّالِحِينَ. I wish I was given a chance and opportunity to go back to this life. So I start to give. وَلَنْ يُؤَخِّرَ اللَّهُ نَفْسًا إِذَا جَاءَ أَجَلُهَا وَاللَّهُ خَبِيرٌ بِمَا تَعْمَلُونَ. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم فاستغفروه يا فوز المستغفرين. استغفر الله. الحمد لله رب العالمين له النعمة وله الفضل وله الثناء الحسن وصلوات الله البر الرحيم والملائكة المقربين على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سائر الأنبياء والمرسلين وآل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين وسلام الله عليهم أجمعين. أما بعد عباد الله، أوصي نفسي وإياكم بتقوى الله العلي العظيم. يقول الله سبحانه وتعالى في محكم التنزيل: يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم إن زلزلة الساعة شيء عظيم يوم ترونها تذهل كل مرضعة عما أرضعت وتضع كل ذات حمل حملها وترى الناس سكارى وما هم بسكارى ولكن عذاب الله شديد. عباد الله، إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد كما صليت على سيدنا إبراهيم وعلى آل سيدنا إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم اغفر للمؤمنين والمؤمنات الأحياء منهم والأموات إنك قريب مجيب الدعوات. اللهم اشفي مرضانا وعافي مبتلانا وفك أسرانا وارحم موتانا واقض حوائجنا يا رب العالمين. اللهم رد المسلمين إلى دينك ردا جميلا. اللهم رد المسلمين إلى دينك ردا جميلا. اللهم ارفع البلاء عن أمة محمد. اللهم ارفع البلاء عن أمة محمد. اللهم اقضي حوائج أمة محمد. اللهم ارحم موتى أمة محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. اللهم ارحمنا فإنك بنا راحم يا أرحم الراحمين. فرج على المؤمنين. عباد الله، إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون. فاذكروا الله العظيم يذكركم واشكروه على نعمه يزدكم وأقيموا الصلاة إن الصلاة كانت على المؤمنين كتابا موقوتا. Stay shoulder to shoulders.
الله أكبر الله أكبر. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح قد قامت الصلاة قد قامت الصلاة. الله أكبر الله أكبر. لا إله إلا الله.
نعم، لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله. From the leadership of the masjid, I'm told, according to the brothers who monitor the weather today, extremely going to be hardship to the Muslim believers to come to the masjid and pray Salat al-Asr because of the severe weather condition after the Salat Jum'ah. Inshallah ta'ala, make the niyyah to forward and pray Asr also for together, inshallah ta'ala. Whoever wants to, there is a difference of opinion, as you know, in some school of thought. So this is what the leadership is asking me to convey to you, inshallah ta'ala. Allahu Akbar. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا تلهكم أموالكم ولا أولادكم عن ذكر الله فمن يفعل ذلك فأولئك هم الخاسرون. وأنفقوا مما رزقناكم من قبل أن يأتي أحدكم الموت فيقول رب لولا أخرتني إلى أجل قريب فأصدق وأكن من الصالحين ولن يؤخر الله نفسا إذا جاء أجلها والله خبير بما تعملون. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. آمين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا عنك وزرك الذي ينقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا فإذا فرغت فانصب وإلى ربك فارغب. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. إنا لله وإنا إليه راجعون. كل نفس ذائقة الموت. I am told by your Amir of the Majlis there is a brother passed away, and there is also another brother.
Mother of a brother who is sick in the hospital, and the mother of the brother who passed away.
There is a mother of our community who has died, and there is another mother of a doctor who is sick in the hospital. So the Imam is going to make dua. So please join us.
بسم الله الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. اللهم اشفي مرضانا، اللهم اشفي مرضانا، اللهم اشفي من تشاء لا شفاء الا شفاؤك، شفاء لا يغادر سقما. اللهم ارحم حينا وميتنا، اللهم اغفر للمؤمنين والمؤمنات الاحياء منهم والاموات انك قريب مجيب الدعوات. اللهم اجعل قبرهم روضا من رياض الجنه، ولا تجعل قبرهم حفرا من حفر النيران. اللهم لا تفتنا بعدهم ولا تحرمنا اجرهم، واغفر لنا ولهم يا رب العالمين. والى امه المسلمين وبنيه الشفاء ورفع البلاء عن المسلمين في كل مكان بسر سوره الفاتحه. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، الرحمن الرحيم، مالك يوم الدين، اياك نعبد واياك نستعين، اهدنا الصراط المستقيم، صراط الذين انعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. آمين.
A couple of very important announcements. Please wait for a minute. On the 16th of March, we have a program here at the masjid. Matter of fact, two programs. So there is one Sheikh Arshad Ahmad and Muallima, his wife Humaira